Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Branch here of Saint Discussions on Strike Seven Sports. And today I just wanna just go over, a few potential prospects that could be on the Saints 2023 NFL drafts big board for this upcoming selection show. Um this will be a start of I would say 5 to 7 video series where we just analyze a few prospects and see how, their skill set could fit into the Saints scheme, whether it be offense or defense. And it's not just about first round picks. It could be guys that might go in the second round to the Saints, the third round, fourth round, fifth round. It don't matter. It don't make no difference. We breaking down these prospects. It's like a 5 to 7 video series. It all depends on how much time I have to do this throughout the throughout the week leading up to the draft. So today we're gonna start off with Clemson University linebacker Trenton Simpson. This guy, if we're looking for linebackers, if we want a linebacker in that first or second round, this is the guy we need to be looking at, in my opinion. This guy right here, he could play that K Nellis um role last season. He played that role that K Nellis had last season, where he could be that linebacker that could come off the edge, play against the run, be legit in coverage, go after the quarterback. This could be that guy, Trent Simpson, hybrid player, man. He played all over the field at Clemson, really good against the rush, did okay against the pass. Um, stopped the running back. Really good player, man. Um, if he's there at 29, if the Saints want to go that route, he should be that guy. If they want a linebacker, you know. Saw some mock boards today, in the throughout the week, throughout the previous days, talking about this guy, and they have him in that 20 range, that mid to late 20 range. So one mock had him going to Dallas, one mock had him going to Cleveland. No, Cleveland have a first round pick, but Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, second round pick. This is a really good player. And if the Saints want this guy, if that's the guy they want a linebacker, he should be there. He could be the guy. I think he would play really well with this team. He would gel really well with these guys. A lot of energy, based on what I've seen of him, based on what I've read in his scouting report. And there's a need for a linebacker for the New Orleans Saints. We lost K. Nellis to free agency to the Atlanta Falcons. I think the Falcons are getting a really good player out of K. Nellis and David Ayumada. I think Ellis was the better signing for them. But as for the Saints, you can replace that guy with Trent Simpson. And I know you got your boy coming back. Thanks to Marco Jackson, the linebacker you took late in the draft last season, was missed for the remainder of the year due to an injury suffered in leading up to training camp. So he comes back this season. But outside of that, what do you have? You have a Demario Davis who's getting up there in age, but he still continues to play at a high level. But then you got Pete Warner, who I think is going to be the potential to be an all-pro linebacker in the future, but he's dealt with injuries his first 2 seasons in the league. Last year he had to miss time, so a guy like this would come into play and be a nice insurance policy. He probably, if you have him and one on the field and Demario Davis, I think you got a really good trio. And I think he could eventually take over for Demario Davis, man, because he plays just like Demario Davis, a certain style, in my opinion, But it wouldn't hurt to draft a line back in the first or second round, and that's where a lot of projections have Trent Simpson at. So if he's there at 29 or 40, man, and the Saints want to go linebacker, Trent Simpson should be that guy, you know. But I'm going to click on his scout report real quick and talk about it real fast about linebacker. He had 34 tackles last season and 3.5 sacks as playing with the Tigers last season. Um, he's the best defined as a hybrid linebacker who could be best implemented on passing downs and could be a positionless defender who attacks defenses in coverage and zone blitz looks. He's a skilled Pacific player who when used right can be an impact starter. 5-star recruit coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina, was a two-way player in high school, played linebacker and running back, led the team in sacks with 20 during his final season at Mallard High School down in Charlotte. Um, in Clemson when Brett Venables was DC, he used him a lot in a lot of situations. Pretty good player, explosive. Um, he was everywhere based on this is what the scouting report say, and what I saw from the footage of him, he was everywhere on the field. Um, Also able to able to be versatile. So and he could play at the will as a linebacker. So I just think, man, this would be a good pickup, man. At 29, I think it makes a lot of sense in my opinion. Linebacker, I think behind outside defensive tackle, I think linebacker is I would say a serious need. Because you got an older Demario Davis, Pete Warner, you know, has been having issues staying on the field. Good linebacker, good player. I think he's gonna be a really good player, but he's dealt with injuries his first 2 years in the league. You know, but as for Simpson, the scout report says that he's brings a lot of force into his challenges to spotlight his ability to deconstruct blocks. He's a dynamic finisher. He'll run through blocks and you'll rather see him catch a blow as compared to delivering one. His ability to run through blocks is among the best in the class, and he showcased elite closing bursts when spying quarterbacks underneath when he did frequently in 2022. He's an impressive athlete, and the more you watch, the more you appreciate his versatility. But how consistent and impactful can he be as a stack backer on the second level? He filled the role more frequently in 2022 and was challenged, losing out on explosive bursts to attack the football, and instead left with muddy piles of bodies too often. And considering how offenses can motion or flip the strength with shift, Simpson will not be immune to living life on the second level of the defense. In the NFL, either continue focus on negotiating blocks or taking further in these instances, as he can get swallowed up at the point of attack with vertical surge in the run game. Several of his perimeter rushes fell flat with high and wide hands, particularly his near hand, which too often fell off the inside shoulder and slipped off the body. He's got the length and explosive to be more impactful with better strike accuracy early in those reps. Assuming he goes to a place that will ask such reps out of him. So the expectations for Simpson are going to depend on the plan in place by the team that drafts him. Are they looking to develop him to a more traditional stack linebacker, or are they going to empower him to fulfill the impact role that he's had as a member of the Tigers? There may be a lag in development before we see his best version of it in the pros, but I expect Simpson is a plus starter in due time. So there you have it from the Draft Network. They believe this guy could be a starter, man, a day one starter, starter week one, and hopefully for the Saints, if they do take this guy, they don't try to get him to play a different role as a linebacker. You know, allow him to play in that same hybrid role. The K Nellis role, I think that Strive he did a really good with last year, playing that role and see where he goes from there. You know, he's 6'2", 235, arm length 32 and it's 32 inches, and hand size 10. He ran a 4.43 at the 40s, bench rep 25 reps. His ideal role is a nickel linebacker, but he's getting the grade is like a second round grade for him. You know, so 29 or 40. I think we pick at 40 or 41 if I'm not mistaken. This would be a good pickup. I don't think he goes after the. I don't think he goes beyond the second round. I don't think he slips beyond the second round. So this would be a good signing, bro. Not a good signing, but a good selection, bro. Trenton Simpson at 29 or 40 in the upcoming NFL draft. Number 22 out of Clemson. Um, I think he is the best linebacker in the class. Over, not over, but next to Drew Sanders out of Arkansas. So we'll see how it play out, man. But my first Trent Simpson is the first guy we break down in our NFL draft New Orleans Saints prospect discussion. That's all I have for y'all for right now. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. How you feel with the Saints taking Trent Simpson at 29 or 40? Do you think he was driving his defense? Also, check out strike7sports.com/Saints for latest content in the New Orleans Saints organization. I got a new story out today on the Saints and their prospects in the upcoming draft. Have a blessed night. Peace. I'm out. Who that?